Life and death are in the power of the tongue. What does Proverbs mean by that? I found 71 verses and clumps of verses in Proverbs about the tongue, lying, slander, using our words to edify, all kinds of things about our mouth. So we are camping out for the remainder of 2023 in the Proverbs to find out what that means, the power of life and death in our tongue. When we look at what the Book of Proverbs is saying in context, it gives us a better idea of what it means when it says that. So we're picking it apart and looking at each verse that talks about it. There are 32 of these passage chunks that we're breaking down right now. We're taking 2 sections at a time per episode. My son, keep my words and treasure my commandments within you. Keep my commandments and live, and my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding your intimate friend, so that they may keep you from an adulteress, from the foreigner who flatters with her words. There's actually life and death in this sentence. There's actually life and death in this portion. My son, keep my words and treasure my commandments within you. Words and commandments. Those are the things that are going to help us get through life a lot easier. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind the teachings on your fingers. Bind them on your fingers. Have you ever heard of people tying a ribbon around their finger to remember something? I wonder if that's where they got that. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Imprint these teachings and these words on our hearts so we have them readily available when we come up against situations. And regarding death in this, say to wisdom, you're my sister, and call understanding your intimate friend, that they may keep you from the foreigner who flatters with words. Flattery. There's death in that kind of talk. We don't get anywhere good with flattery. Listen, for I will speak noble things, and the opening of my lips will reveal right things. For my mouth will proclaim truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing crooked or perverted in them. They are all straightforward to him who understands, and right to those who find knowledge. Accept my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all desirable things cannot compare with her. Listen, I speak noble things, speaking noble things, instead of speaking poison. The opening of my lips will reveal right things. He's teaching his son the right way to do things. For my mouth will proclaim truth. There's life in that. Nobody wants to be lied to. Okay, well, maybe nowadays some people want to be lied to, but that's not lying to someone. When we speak truth, we're actually edifying somebody with our words. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. Keeping good things in our mouth, speaking truth and speaking good things and right things. There is nothing crooked or perverted in them. And I know that's not by accident, because crooked and perverse things fall out of our mouth if we don't have control of our mouth. Accept my instruction and not silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. Instead of money and wealth and what could turn into greed, we need to be seeking after truth and life. Why? Because wisdom is better than jewels. Solomon wrote that, the richest and wisest man ever to live. That's wisdom. And as always, thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there and click the bell if you want notifications, and make sure to hit that like button for me. And I will see you next time. Maranatha.